Oh, evening, MJ. Good to see you. I am totally behind on everything tonight, so it's gonna be just a smidge more of the of prep than usual, I think. Hey, Cheryl. Didn't think you'd. Yeah, it's been a night. Had a late night yesterday, and then that really reverberated into this today more than I thought. Um, and so yeah, it's mm. And then to add on to that, I ran out of foundation yesterday and only just got it today, but it ended up being delivered, a small box delivered alongside a large box, which was my roommate's, and so I mean, rightfully so, stack of boxes. They're expecting things. So I took it up, opened it, and went. I didn't order foundation. Who sent me foundation? This isn't even my. This is a little pale for me. And so I got a the box, little tape back up to secure it, and then a little cute capybara what do you call it? Post-it note. I'm sorry I opened this. Then I got to giggle about that for a little bit, and then go back to panicking about time. But I figured, it's Saturday. People are up fairly late anyway. Like, if I get 2 hours, maybe even a little longer of music in today, then it'd still be better than nothing. And I'd like to have more 3-stream weekends, maybe even 4-stream weekends over the next however many weeks. So, what am I looking for? My checklist would be a good place to start, I think. Oh, thank the gods for whoever thought of the checklists. Oh, very courteous accidental opening. Yeah. And, like, I mean, we've had it before. We've lived together long enough that, like, I've either had one or two packages that I was expecting stuff in a similar sized box and just went, oh, that's it, open it, and halfway through opening it, getting, like, seeing the tag and going, oh. Today's a day for me. I'm glad I've got the kids here. Oh, the snow. How much have you gotten? Yeah. Still easier just to do by with my finger. Girls are here, and brothers and kids are here, which means I don't have to go and mess with the snow. That's fair. That's definitely the less glorious side of areas that get a lot of snow. Again, what am I looking for? Good gods. Okay, so I've got water, got my glasses cloth. Lip balm, check her hair, light, monitor, chair, mixer, notifications off. Displays. tags. OBS, camera zoom, stream notes. The 14th of December? Whew. Oh yeah, Charles. Yesterday it was we added what's the piece called? Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which might be something that I figured you might be interested in. I forgot to eat dinner again. Oh my god. Oh, that is. Do I need to poke you every once in a while and go, hey, do you have something to sip and munch? Do you have something to sip and munch? Because that's been me to my friends lately. Just hey, something to sip, something to munch. And also a few breaths. Because a few breaths tends to help. Unless you are currently sipping and munching. In which case, try not to breathe. Let's see. I've been munching on fudge the last few hours? Oh, rather envious. All I've got is... I mean, I've got some snacks. But they're just basic stuff. Twix and Kit Kats and Pringles and little Ritz peanut butter sandwiches and stuff. I just ate some tuna. I'm gonna make some ramen. That should do the trick. Do you know how to get cook an egg in ramen and make it come out good? Add a little bit of nutrients and protein. Wait, you aren't... Yeah, your dietary restrictions don't restrict eggs, right? Besides binge watching old Doctor Who episodes? Huh. Is there Doctor Who music that's iconic? Do we have the whole checklist done? Yes. Good. This is that. I'll take that and throw it into my Discords. All right, I think the Discord side of things is done. Gonna put in a Fetty post real quick. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Oh, the Doctor Who theme. Is there possibly a date for it and or composer? Cat hair. Let's see. Oops. Today is... There it is. There we go. Today's a Saturday, isn't it? Ugh. There it is. Oh, did I have more? Oh, that's a hair. I thought it was cat hair. It was me hair that was tickling me the whole time. good. Tags are good. That's good. Okay, post it. Where are the kitties at, Tavi? I believe all 3 of them are sleeping on the bed. So we'll have a fairly quiet night tonight. Hopefully. Scotch ale and beef stew. Oh, there's a remedy guaranteed to cure any ailment. Oh, Sam, you feel worse than yesterday? Oh dear, oh dear. Were you able to get a good amount of rest and a good amount of nutrients? I think that's all we need to do. All right. Get the violin, warm up, and we'll be good to go. MJ, no snow out by me yet? Yeah, I mean, do we really get snow out this way? Except, like, I mean, I guess 1 or 2 years ago, I know we got, I know it's not quite your area, but, down here we got snow, like, the week of Christmas, I think. I remember trudging over to my friend's place in boots, which is, I'm not used to it, because usually I'm used to Mary Jane's that I usually wear with most of my outfits. But, you know, in snow that's, you know, 4 or 5 inches deep, it's not going to work. So I ended up, you know, kind of going, and actually I ended up having this gray skirt on, if I remember correctly, just because it's the warmest skirt that I have. MJ, I do occasionally get early season snow. So more in the... Oh, wait. Gods. So in my mind, I was sitting here thinking, yeah, you know, like, it's reasonable not to get snow until, oh, say December. Well, here it's not measured in inches, but feet at the moment. That's very fair. Don't think I've ever gotten to live in a place where snow is measured in feet. As much as I would like that. I'm rather fond of snowscapes. Hair? That is hair. Okay. What sight reading do you have for me tonight, Sam? Oh, I need to add yesterday's 2 pieces to the repertoire. Last time I looked, we're in December at the moment. Yes, that was sort of the joke. Nano egg from Nemo egg from Finding Nemo. Interesting. MJ, you got 2 feet of snow a few years ago in February. It was fun. 2 feet. Good gods. Hi, Maple. It's good to see you. How's your evening going? That's what I need to do. Right. 2. So yesterday I had 2 pieces. I think Serene Village from Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. And Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka. And I need to add those to my repertoire. Imagination. No, that's a little too long. I'm just going to put it under Willy Wonka. Leslie Bracus, Anthony Newley. Oops, that's not how you do it. There we go. Attributes, movies, yes. And actually that can be closed. And this is Super Mystery Dungeon. Green Village. And then this is Hitokesuke Kawagoe Yasuhiro, Murakami Noriko. And this is a game. And there we go. Yep, we're at 152. Just purely Maple again? Okay, that works. We get delayed seasons in Texas. It's our fall right now. Oh dear. And I know people in like New Zealand that are getting sick and tired of the heat already as they hit their summer. Sam, I have a friend who lives in Forney, just outside of Dallas, who told me it gets screwy down there when you guys get cold weather. I mean, it's like any place that isn't used to it, right? Like the Pacific Northwest, we're not prepared for super hot or super cold because it's like fairly temperate. And so we're just not equipped for it. I know Texas had some major issues with cold, like actual loss of life issues. When they had a snowstorm or ice storm recently, and a few years ago, and it wasn't like what you're getting. It's not feet of snow, but if you send somebody outside in like a summer shawl, in say just a few degrees under zero and a bunch of snow out, they might still get hypothermia. It's kind of like that. There's something really odd studying Arabic. Anta has the same meaning and pronunciation in Arabic as Japanese. That is a coincidence and a half. Interesting. Does it have the similar like sort of rude connotation, or is it more standard use? All right, and that is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There we go. All right. I'm going to send Twitch on 3 minutes of ads real quick just to get rid of the pre-rolls. Oh, that's why. Oh dear, actually had some people follow me yesterday. Standard use Arabic? I was snow and ice, almost entire state shut down, so we're on a different power grid from the rest of the country. Yeah, that's the other thing is because the like if you look at the US power grid, it's the west half, the east half, and then just Texas, and there's no connections in or out. And it's privatization of public, public amenities. Is it amenities? Infrastructure, that sort of thing. It's not fun. Our last ice storm, they actually treated the roads, and or at least by the airports they did. Yeah, that's the super high traffic ones. I mean, priorities, right? I kind of want to play Memory as a warm-up. I may die doing this, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to accept. Didn't have water for a month as my neighbor's pipes kept breaking and they had to shut down the entire building off. Good gods. Oy, that's... Like, where did you end up getting clean drinking water. I mean, let alone like showers and bathroom use water too. This is why we keep a fully stocked pantry and several generators. Yeah, it's. I mean, some people don't have the space for it. Some people don't have the funds for it. But yeah, if possible, you know, like, what is it like? 1 gallon of drinking water per person per day. And then like other use water, and then food, you know, that lasts well, is easy to prepare, easy to clean up, and will sustain you, sort of. Honestly, it keeps some multivitamins and that sort of thing in there, just to shore up. Like, multivitamins aren't going to make you a superhuman, but they'll at least shore up any like severe lacks that you might be having. I was in an apartment. I can't just hook up stuff to their building. Yeah. Oh, stayed with your parents. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. It's nice when you have relatives within travel distance. This is why. Oh, wait a minute. The whole freezer full of venison helps too. Yeah, I suppose so. Unless. Oh, but you have generators, so you can still keep running your freezer. That makes sense. And I suppose if it's like a snow and ice issue, then, you know, a freezer going without power isn't going to really be an issue, because the whole world is a freezer at that point. All right. Yeah, what are we looking at? Memory is custom arrangement, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that is the wrong sort of file. I just opened my editor. Oh no. Let's skip that version. Is memory really the last thing that... No, it isn't the last thing arranged. I specifically opened that file. There we go. Lots of firewood. You've seen how big our place is? Yeah. Luckily here we've got a good stock of firewood too, and a what do you call it? A stove downstairs in the living room that we can burn wood in. And it has a nice big flat top aside from the pipe coming out, so it's actually workable for cooking, even without power, right? City had the audacity to charge me $200 for drainage fees on my water bill. Get the water back on, and then we can talk about charging me for water I didn't have. Yeah. What does our tuning look like? Oh, that'll work. This is Memory from the Ape soundtrack. felt like a warm-up for my eyes, too. That was a memory from Ib. Nice little warm-up warm-up piece. Hey, Sam, I forgot to write down your request. What was it again? Hi, Odex. We pop in White Christmas every year when we put up the tree. I know that movie as well as any of the classic Star Wars movies. Well, the song is used in a movie, so it sure seems like it counts to me. Nemo egg. Okay, let's see. And also, since it is December, I am totally willing to just play just random holiday songs, including White Christmas. Absolutely one of my favorites. Used to fit my voice really, really well. Cool, there's my first request. White Christmas. Sounds good to me. There we go. Nemo egg from Finding Nemo. This is a Sam request. And White Christmas. This is a Charles request. Venzu, hello. It's been a while indeed. How have you been doing? Hi, Babs. Are you going to block my chat? Oh dear. You're going to get comfortable right in front of chat, aren't you? Oh. Evidently not. Which is nice. But now I have a void nudging me in the shoulder. Hi. Trying to be better. I'm in a little bit of a pickle lately, but I'm gonna be fine. Okay, that's good to hear. Hopefully it's not too stressful. Oh, do you want space on my lap? Oh dear. Oh, this is where I die. Oh, so cute. Yeah. He's heavy though. He's a chunker. Like, he's not heavy for his size. He's just big. Like, you know how Maine Coons are fairly large? If judging by the way his scruff is and his ears, probably a good amount of Maine Coon in him. Void. Okay, Babs, we're going to play with you on my lap. This is going to be a very interesting experiment. Oh, I need to get sheet music. Nemo egg sheet music. Oh, it's the opening title. Interesting. Is that really the length of it? Wow, it's fairly short. Oh, I thought he was a Maine Coon. Not quite. Definitely a miniature replica of a Maine Coon. Maine Coons are chonky. Like he still has a lot of the chonk. Like his paws are like fairly large, but not quite what a full Maine Coon has. All right, so this is the opening title from Finding Nemo. This is called Nemo Egg. Wait a minute. That way. There we was Nemo Egg. Thank you for the request, Sam. Inner Light, and then White Christmas. Spicy ramen. That's what I usually eat too. Okay, let's see. Sounds more haunting when it's not piano. Yeah, it does have piano, harp, guitar. They have that pluck and ring, or a hammer and ring, kind of a... They're all effectively sort of percussion instruments, right? Or a plucked and percussion have that same waveform, though, where they peak really quick and then taper. And the it makes it feel more sparse. Like there's actually space in between the notes, compared to violin, where it's a bounce. It's not being graceful today. Let me take 30 seconds to clean up for just a sec. Hi, Dave. It's good to see you. You were just in time to witness the sound of the carnage that a void can create in kitty form. I'm going to go clean that up real quick. I'll try to be as quick as I can, probably 30 seconds. There we go. This is really calming. Oh, Nemo Egg? Your cat might be onto something. He was on the edge of the trash can really badly and overbalanced it. I don't keep anything like sticky or messy in there because it's my room's trash can. But still. Crap, hope it dies down. Oh, the storm? Are you getting more storm? You already have a ton of snow, right? The inner light. Inner light. Inner light. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to do a 1-year anniversary stream, set of streams, a weekend. On the 27th, the weekend of the 27th-ish, the one right after Christmas, but before New Year's. And I was wondering what sort of things you all might like for the anniversary. So I know I was going to take Q&A questions from all sorts of places, and then slowly go through them between pieces. But other than that, I'm not quite sure how to celebrate the 1-year anniversary. Take a look at the weather radar, Tabby. It's gonna hit us sometime after sunup. Oh, I probably can't take a look at it right now. But I will, if you're gonna remind me after stream, I will. Alright, so this is the Inner Light from Star Trek The Next Generation. That was the Inner Light from Star Trek The Next Generation. I was talking to my friends who live out in Dayton, Ohio a while ago. They're just getting rain. Good opportunity to test my newly knit stuff at least. Oh, Ovidex, are you in that region? It's a lot warmer there too. Right now it's about 20 outside, so perfect weather for snow. Oh, thank you for the claps. Thank you. Never get tired of hearing it. It's good to hear. That piece is definitely a staple of the repertoire now, I think. Oh, hello, Bells. What do you need? Sorry. Oh. Time for the void to step in between me and work. Do you need space to sit here? You can if you'd like, you know. There you go. Alright. More east from there? More on the actual eastern seaboard? Let's see. What are we looking at for sheet? Oh, White Christmas. I don't need sheet music for this. Been playing it for God, it's a little too long. No, that's not the right one. There we go. That was White Christmas. Forgot exactly what movie it's from, but it is part of a movie soundtrack. That said, for only the month of December, I am totally willing to play any holiday songs that you would like to play, or that you would like me to play. I do mean holiday songs. It can be anything. It can be, hey, there's a snowman. And I know there's songs about snowmen somewhere. Or it can be really specific holidays and just whatever. Chrono Trigger main theme. We can definitely do that. Thank you for that request, Shaw. Chrono Trigger. There it is. Octavia, that's the name of the movie too. Oh, is it? White Christmas? Ovidex, maybe I should drag out the snow thrower. Oh, for clearing your driveway and your area? You're seemingly further north than you than Shaw, so that doesn't bode well for me. Oh yeah. Angels we've heard on high. Yeah, we can do that. Sorry, Babs, I need to type. Sam. Oh no, now I can't see my notes. Okay, notes go over here for the time being. Oh no, that's, what did I hit? Oh, God's caps lock. Wait a minute, let's scroll lock too. This is a Sam request. Okay. Oh, Sam, could you put in another sight reading request placeholder for me? Sam, that reminds me I need to practice it on harmonica to play for Christmas around family. Ah. Though I definitely wouldn't recommend playing harmonica if you've got a respiratory illness for the time being. Hey, Mango Star just came in and says hello. Hello, hello. Yes, me. Do you want to say hello too? Oh, what's that? Did I miss something? I did. Obviously not now? Okay. Sometimes obvious things aren't as followed as they might need to be. She's got a doozy for you. What's the request? And in the meantime, let me play the main theme from Chrono Trigger. Is the song named I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas? Octavio Solano. Oh, I'm sorry. I only speak English and Japanese. Can't speak Italian, even though this whole name is Italian. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, miss. I need to play. Anyway, Charles, so is the name of the song I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas? That's not one I've heard of before, but that is totally one I'm willing to try. That's the title of the song? Okay, that works. That was the main theme from Chrono Trigger. Let's see. And thank you for that request, Benzu. Oh. Okay, I bought my first violin yesterday. I want to learn. I don't know nothing. I can only play guitar. I'm gonna be watching your videos. Oh, thank you. Oh, if you need any advice or if you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer them to the best of my ability. but especially watch this arm. This arm, the wrist and the fingers are super important. Let's see. Always, and I'm going to be requesting that 80% of the time I'm here. It's by that, do you mean specifically the main theme or Chrono Trigger in general? Oh, that's curious. The emojis that Charles is using for the clap emoji that look like clap emojis. Evidently, the name for them is wash hands. That's so weird. Unfortunately, the Restream bot can't properly relay emojis, right? It can relay chats back and forth, but the emojis get a little lost in translation. For Twitch emotes, they'll show up on screen. For YouTube emotes, they just don't show up anywhere. So, oh, Valve is going right on top of the preamp. I'm really glad that the preamp doesn't like get super hot, because I know the computer gets super hot, the mixer can get fairly hot, but the preamp is okay as far as I know. I haven't had major, like, you know, it's metal, if I touch it I'm going to burn myself sorts of issues. Okay, gonna be back, gonna lurk for a bit. Okay, thank you for the lurk. It's a software limitation. Why Octavia? Where are you from? Mexican? Oh. So for me, I'm partly Japanese. And then there's sort of an American half that's partly indigenous and then partly European. And I have native fluency in both Japanese and English. Japanese is my first language. English is actually my second language. The name Octavia I chose for myself because I like it. And the ConAmore part is so, like, the whole name is Italian. For anybody that didn't know, I didn't really realize this until later. But Octavia, Octavio, which is the masculine form. There's also an Octavian, which is also a masculine form of the name. And then ConAmore is a direction in music. If you have con amore written, it means with feeling, with love. And so that's where I got my name. Figured that sounds good together. Yeah, sounds good. And so it ended up being effectively my artist name, my stage name. But also the name Octavia I answer to either way because I like the name, and like half the people in my life know me by that name anyways. So yeah, that's sort of the story behind my name. Nothing too special. just a name that I like, and then a suffix that is a musical direction that sort of sounds nice. Sight reading request. Sight reading request. What was the sight reading request? Angels we have heard on high. Let me see if I can find. Let's see. Let's see if there are any decent versions. Okay, this I think will work, unless this version is better. I like the intro better, but not the rest of it. Sheet music issues. Too bad I can't just clip, like, edit them together real quick. So that would be really nice. actually. Let me just chuck this over here in its own separate window, and I can just have the intro. Yeah, that will work. Christmas Mass. Christmas Mass. We always sing it at the end. Gotta save the rest. The best for last. That's a pretty decent song. I'm honestly more fond of Carol of the Bells, and a few other pieces, honestly. But it's a decent one. Christmas Canon is cool too. Yeah. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra, their version of Christmas Canon is wonderful. I need to write. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Is that the song? Carol of the Bells sometimes sounds creepy, especially on cello. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. We love Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yeah. Let's see. I need to remember that. Okay, so this is Angels We Have Heard on High. And for anybody that's just getting here, hi. For just the month of December, I'm willing to take non-soundtrack holiday pieces as requests. Only in December. Don't get too used to it. And for the 1 year anniversary, I might hold off on the on the holiday songs. It's sort of we're trying to celebrate 1 year of playing soundtracks. But for the rest of the other streams in the month of December, I will totally take holiday songs as requests, or not just songs, holiday pieces as well. was Angels We Have Heard on High. Let me save that, and then save that. Thank you for that request, Sam. This is I Want Hippopotamus for Christmas. Con amore, that's Italian. Con amor, Spanish. With love, amazing with the violin, by the way. Thank you, thank you. It's been a fair number of years playing this. This isn't my usual violin. This is actually my usually the spare relegated to live performances and like more dangerous situations. But my usual violin that's been with me for a while needs some work done before I can play her regularly again. So still trying to get funds together for that and get a what do you call it? Even get a quote. There's a place I need to go to that I can't get access to very easily. So yeah. Let's see. How much was that violin? So this one, it was actually given to me by somebody that was moving, and as far as I know, from what I can feel, violin-wise in terms of quality, I wouldn't pay any more than about $400 or $500 for this. Maybe less. Other violin, my main violin was $1,500 at the time, I think. Probably quite a bit more now, as prices go. But yeah, definitely not super expensive. Generally, generally, university students, I think, tend to start with violins that are in that $1,000, $2,000 range. Professionals tend to probably be higher, up towards 10,000, maybe into the tens. 18? Wait, what's 18? Ever heard the joke? How many syllables does Gloria have? 18, yeah. That's a good joke. That's a very good joke. 18 is the temperature in Wicks-Barre now, Sam. Careful going out. Yeah, that's a little chilly. Just a smidge chilly. And you, Debbie? Okay. For me, it's not particularly cold. It's a little windy here, but not so cold, so should be okay. Sounds cozy? Yeah, definitely one of those times where you seal up your house, make sure you have plenty of hot cocoa, and watch other people be miserable outside sort of weather. Stradivarius can go into the millions. Yeah, but a Stradivarius, the price isn't worth it. You can get 98% of the quality of a Stradivarius with, 10, 20,000. It's diminishing returns, right? So going from a $200, $300 just basic starter, it looks like a violin, sort of plays like a violin, violin to at first the price to quality ratio is really high, and then it starts, dipping off, and between $1,000, $2,000 and a $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 violin, there's still quite a bit of noticeable quality difference. But 20, 30, and it starts really, really tapering off. But if the Strat is old, that's where the money is. Yeah, but yeah, that's. Part of it's so the wood that they used. The Stradivarius had Antonin Stradivarius. I know it's an Antonin Dvorak, but anyway, that he had access to is a little different from today. I did see a report 7 or 8 years ago, maybe closer to 10, that there were actually wood treatments. So the thing is that we can't get that same sort of wood with the same graining and the same density and the same growing conditions and all of that in modern day. It's not just the skill, it's the ingredients, right? If you can't get access to good ingredients, then you might not be able to cook an exactly same meal as somebody who has access to ingredients. But I did see a report that they were able to use fungi to treat wood in a way that really, really mimics the wood that Stradivarius had access to fairly well. Beyond that, they're collector items. They're, multiple millions of dollars, and so they tend to be owned by foundations of some sort or another, and they are loaned usually to the best soloists for however long. Sometimes it's for their lifetime, sometimes it's for a shorter period of time. I imagine that 18 feels a lot colder with wind chill. Yeah, I imagine it would. All right. I want a hippopotamus for. How do you spell hippopotamus? Good gods. Hippopotamus. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. John Rocks. John Rocks. Interesting. A little more than G minor 7. Do I want? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just sitting here griping about the sheet music that I have access to, unfortunately, or the sheet music that I don't have access to, as the case may be. That said, this is fairly decent. Hopefully your daughter's still around to hear, Charles. Hello, Ian. So this site reading request is, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. was I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. It's vaguely familiar. I don't know why, but it's just vaguely familiar. Thank you for that request. Let's see. What shall we play? Maybe Ancient Stones. Thank you, Octavia. Of course, shall. And also thank you to please thank your daughter for that request. Let's see. Ancient Stones. So this is a piece from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Is that tune used for something else? That's a very good question. There is definitely a case of a reuse in terms of holiday songs. Heck, not even just for holiday songs, honestly. Danny Boy uses the melody to Londonderry Air, right? I think there's also a Christmas song that uses the melody to Greensleeves. Etc. Anyway, here's Ancient Stones, written by Jeremy Soule. That was Ancient Stones. Sam, oh, what child is this? I'm not quite sure. My knowledge of religious songs tends to be a little flaky. Or I shouldn't say religious songs, but religious music in general. What do I want to play today? I was saying it uses the tune of Greensleeves. So you added the question mark at the end of the, oh, what child is this? And so like confirmation back to me, and I can't confirm. All I can confirm is the melody. So if what child uses the melody, then yeah, that's the song. Let me run 3 minutes of ads real quick on Twitch so that I can get rid of pre-rolls. And don't worry, I won't play any songs. I won't play anything in that period of time. So if you're on Twitch and worried about that, don't worry. Yeah, I'll just be sitting here stretching and chatting. I'll see you when you get back. The question mark is part of the title? Is that allowed? You made that confusing? Oh. If it's part of the title, it's not your fault. Oh. I wish I could actually do Carol of the Bells justice. It's like, I can't do it with, it's like trying to play Pachelbel's canon with one person. It's not a canon if there aren't two people, at least two people. And Carol of the Bells, similarly, ideally you have like 4 parts, right? You have a choir or a quartet or something along those lines. The best title contains 0 Unicode characters. I feel slightly called out because my my display name on Fetty includes an emoji at the end, and so if I link my Fetty account somewhere and it tries to show a preview, it will display the text for the emoji. So colon emoji name colon space OctaviaConAmore, and that makes it look all super like, you know, messy, right? Have you done Oheone the Oheone they left behind, or the one they left behind? I don't know what that is. Welcome to the stream. Borkolowski. Generally I play soundtracks, and then this month I'm expanding that to soundtracks and holiday songs. So if it's one of those, I can take the request. But I've never heard of the piece before. Wait, hold up, sorry. What's up? Oh, hello, sugar. Oh, I play violin. Currently, we're waiting for Twitch chat to get back from 3 minutes of ads. So, just in case that was confusing, I don't sing or anything like that. I play shoulder-mounted squawk box. Speaking of shoulder-mounted squawk box bows, take rosin. I did not rosin up today. Let's see. The forbidden candy. Tangerine flavor. Not that I've licked the... Well, I think I have licked a cake of rosin before. So I definitely have a reaction to even imagining licking it. But... Oh, welcome back, Borglowski. Delicious rosin? Yeah. Oh, I know what we can play. Gusty Garden Galaxy. There we go. Yesterday we played Rosalina's Comet Observatory, and so I was thinking, oh, that's I wanted to play the counterpart to that in my repertoire. Anyway. It's not a counterpart in terms in the soundtrack itself, but yeah. It's a good Christmas song. I'll be home for Christmas. Yeah, I can throw that in the request queue. Where is my little document? Let's see. I'll be home for Christmas. This is Cheryl. There we go. More sight reading. What do you have for me, Sam? And I guess sight reading. Sight reading 2, yeah. I'll put a sight reading 1 in as well for I'll Be Home for Christmas. Day 1 from Interstellar. Just a warning about Interstellar. The soundtrack tends to be more ambient, so I don't know if it'll sound good at all on a violin, but I will still try it. So Gusty Garden Galaxy, I'll Be Home for Christmas, Day 1 Interstellar. Okay. Yeah, it's the main title, so it's not as ghostly. Ah, okay. Let's see. Pre-rolls are off. Good. All right, let's play Gusty Garden Galaxy. This is a piece from Super Mario Galaxy, which, if you haven't played, wonderful, wonderful game. And you can get it on the Switch as part of Super Mario All-Stars, I think, was the disc package, the cassette cassette? Is it a cassette? I don't know. Part of the software package that it came as, which has Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy. But also the soundtrack. Good gods, the soundtrack. Like the 3D Marios, Super Mario 64 has like pieces that are more big band fare, and some that's orchestral, right? And Super Mario Sunshine goes really hard into more very islandy music, right? And then Super Mario Galaxy comes back and does a lot of orchestral stuff. And it sounds so good. It sounds so good. Rosalina's Comet Observatory, Gusty Garden Galaxy, New Egg Galaxy. There's a couple others that are just bloody gorgeous. Borglowski, I watched a stream of Mario Galaxy Kaizo hack a few years ago, and ever since I've wanted to play it. A Kaizo hack? What sort of stuff was changed from the original? That was Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. Chick. Cat, yes. That one's Mew. I have 3. I have a void kitty named Balthazar. He doesn't vocalize hardly at all. You might hear him purr into the mic every once in a while. And there's Mew. This is my calico. Very, very vocal, often angry. And then I have Aurora, who is my toasted marshmallow. She's not super vocal, a little chirpy. If you hear a cat, 99% of the time it's Mew. Okay, let's see. I think the next request was I'll be home for Christmas. Let's see what we can do here. Oops, sheet music. Not workable. See black fluff go past the screen, that's the void. Yep. My sister's got a little green chic conure. Chic conure. He's kind of a douchebag. Not quite sure what a chic conure is. I'll be home for Christmas is fairly short, evidently. I did not know this. This is I'll Be Home for Christmas. Walter Kent. Worked by Kim Cannon. Music by Walter Kent. It's a bird. Oh, it's a bird. Tiny green parrots. I might be familiar with them then. Or at least divorced from the name. So let me do one quick thing. There we go. All right. I still don't remember the lyrics to this at all. Thank you for the request, child. Oops. There we go. Sam's request, Day 1 Interstellar. Let's see. Thanks for playing, beautiful. Of course, my pleasure. Let's see, how many pages is that? Is that 4? That's 4 pages. That is workable. Definitely a bit difficult in some portions, unfortunately, but we'll see what we can do here. Probably peak difficulty similar to Bad Piggies. Maybe a little more. We'll see. Alright, so this is Day 1 from the movie Interstellar. It's music by Hans Zimmer, also known for Pirates of the Caribbean, among other movies. How's the sight reading of Interstellar? Day 1 from Interstellar. Borgowski, I think I might have carpal tunnel syndrome. I don't know because I don't even play PC games. I play VR, but all of a sudden my wrists will give out and it hurts for like 12 minutes. So like repetitive stress injuries in general, they can be nerve-related things like carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel. Okay, time for me to hit the sack. Night, everyone. Night, Vex. Thanks for coming. Hopefully see you again soon. So like the nerves that run throughout the arm, there's 2 or 3 major ones. Carpal tunnel is when you get issues on this side. Usually it starts by like a tingling down in the palm or weakness. Could be pain as well. And cubital tunnel is similar, except it's on this side and deals partly with the ulnar nerve especially, that travels down the arm, across the elbow, and actually up into the armpit. But that said, that isn't the only thing it could be. If you're, so VR stuff, you do still have things in your hands, right? So with VR, like you can have stuff like neck issues if you have, because VR headsets put weight on your head and thus your neck. And if you keep it really, really stable and not moving too much the whole time, then you can have neck issues. They can be muscular, they can be nervous. Same thing with the arms, right? You can get, I tend to have muscle issues in this one, especially on this hand, because it tends to stay like this in a fairly contracted position. It can also be, what do you call it? Because I extend my fingers before I put them back down again, it can cause these muscles down here are used for extension, right in this corner, right? And so if I'm not careful, those muscles can give out. The wrist fully giving out and hurting for 12 full minutes. So A, if you can, physical therapist, which I know not everybody has access to. If you can, warm, ideally like a bath where you can just have it sitting and soaking. But if you can't, warm compresses, just take a washcloth, put really hot water in it, as hot as your hands can stand without burning, wring it out. Not too strong, but strong enough that it's not like sopping wet, and put it on certain parts of your arm to help it relax. If you can, look at musculoskeletal system diagrams to see like what moves what. So like I was talking about extension being this part, actually this part that you can sort of see here, this round part of the arm, and like contraction, right? Contraction this way and this way, being down in this part of the forearm. Knowing that can help. You can kind of poke around and see what's super tense. Often if your wrist is completely giving out, I don't know which way you're moving that causes it to happen. But if you can figure that out, you can go from there to, okay, this motion is causing pain. What allows for that motion? And there will usually be like primary muscles that, in this case, this motion is the forearms here, but also stabilizing on this side as well. And it gets a little more complex when it's more torso and neck related, but with the arm, you may be able to isolate certain parts of your muscle that feel just super tense. Like if you can put certain amounts of weight in a squeeze on other muscles, and you put that same amount of weight on somewhere else, and it hurts a bunch, especially if it's like super pinpointy somewhere, and it makes the pain radiate, that tends to be a problem spot that you can sort of like lightly, massage, or again, warm compresses, that sort of thing, stretching that muscle. Basically just all, basic things that you can do at home, even if you don't have access to a physical therapist. Yeah, it's like camera's gotta watch out. Like, I'm a violinist, right? Hands, arms, shoulders, neck. I'm also a gamer. Hands, arms, shoulders, and neck. And so it's like a double whammy for me. And I tend to be sensitive to that sort of thing. So I tend to catch it fairly early for most things. There are certain things, there's one thing I think right now that I didn't manage to catch early. That is sort of similar to where you're at, but not 12 minutes of pain, just I do a motion and there's momentary pain in certain muscles. But yeah, gamers can absolutely get it. It's just repetitive stress injuries. Hi, miss. I'm streaming. Are you going to die due to a lack of affection? Okay, I can give you attention and affection. Just a little bit, and then I have to go back to streaming, okay? Oh. Hopefully that helps some. Because yeah, that sounds not fun. Actually, there's a time last year, year before-ish. Oh, and you can actually go to the YouTube account as well to look at VODs, past VODs. Actually, I suppose Twitch has it as well. Just look at the past VOD, go back through it, and remember the suggestions. I think about a year back-ish, maybe a year and a half. I ended up not being able to tilt my head over this way very much. Right? And right now I can sort of do it, but there's still like extra tension here, as if something's in the way. And over here I can go a little further over than I can over this way. Right? You can see sort of the trunk of my neck doesn't go as far. And that's related to violin, because it's, we sit there and then the neck is like fairly stiff, but in the same position the whole time. Repetitive stress injuries, kids. Don't, not worth it. Don't do them. Not even once, if you can manage it. Okay, I'll try a bath or something. Thanks. Also a little insight. I play a Beat Saber and Blade and Sorcery. That would do it. Yeah. Beat Saber. Fairly large motions. Fairly stiff. Is it fairly stiff wrist, or is it more a lot of flexing and flexion and extension of the wrist? Time to get one of your kitties to sit on your shoulder? I don't know if they can fit. Oh, right, we did Sam's request. Oh no, Dialga's fight to the finish. Dialga's fight to the finish. Let's see. How many pages was this? This was 4 pages? Okay. Let me do some quick exercises because I did not practice this week. So I'm fairly sure that my fingers aren't going to be able to, aren't going to remember what they need to do. Now my wrist goes limp and I get sore. Right, but how do you normally use your wrist in Beat Saber and in Blade and Sorcery? Think of them as a mobile heating pad? That's fair. I mean, when I'm sleeping, I do get them either on my, like, by my legs, on my legs, on my sometimes on my stomach and chest, but also like by my armpit as well. I think I am good to go. Extending at a 90 degrees upward. So like having the arm up this way? Mostly I'm worried about, or I'm wondering about the wrist and whether you're doing this sort of motion, whether you're doing this sort of motion, and then whether you're twisting. So which way's up? This way or this way? Did MJ fall asleep? That is very possible. Could also be number 2. So this way. In which case you're going to be wanting to look. So this motion, these muscles back here are involved, and so there's the you'll find sort of the shin of the arm down here across, and it's the muscles just on this side of that that tend to get sore if you do that all the time. All the way down to here, which is the elbow, mostly ligament tendon, right in here. But then the muscle starts up, and it goes all the way up to here, including a bit right in here. I manage traffic in the city I built. Oh, you're managing traffic in the city you built. Oh, you were talking about city builders at some point, weren't you? I saw the comment, but I didn't consciously pick it up. All right, so here is Dialga's fight to the finish. This is from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's a really fun piece, but it took quite a bit of practice. Let's see if my fingers remember. 70k residence takes a lot of management. Ugh. was Dialga's fight to the finish. Didn't quite remember some of it, but for the most part, feels like a lot of the practice from last week stuck. Those cities builders drive me nuts. Okay, bye. Okay. Night, Borkalowski. Thanks for coming. We'll see you again. So in other words, you're playing a video game. Yeah, that would be what a city builder is. Rich city, 22 million in the bank and going 300,000 per hour, so that's cool. Hi, Hutter. Meowdy, everybody. Sam, they'll let you play enough to get hooked and then start asking for money to feasibly advance. It depends on what sort of city builder you want to play, right? Ideally, you're buying a game that is just a finished game. You buy it and you play it, right? Games that want to, or companies that want to monetize their games beyond that first initial purchase, that's when it gets sketchy. Let's see. There it is. Like Total Battle? That's nothing like it's advertised. What is Total Battle? Oh, it's probably like a bad ripoff of the Total War series. The Total War series is a series of strategy games, war strategy games on the PC. And they're complete games, and there's 1 or 2 expansions per game sometimes, but on the whole, it's you buy product, you play game. It doesn't ask you for more money afterwards. But if it's a mobile game, the mobile market is notorious for the naked cash grabs, right? Just trying to siphon money from people in the scummiest of ways too. If you know a little bit about various psychological tricks in marketing and sales and that sort of thing, you want to study like real world applications, just study one of those games. It's horrid. It's basically watching a scammer at work. Ancient Stones. Okay, we can definitely do that. Maybe we'll do also Dragon Roost, maybe? Oh dear. You know what? I think I might Oh, hello, Jay Ortiz. Good to see you back. Welcome. I notice you don't have any Mario Kart in your repertoire. I think you're right. Are there any pieces that you'd like to see? Although, actually, hold off this stream. I'm probably going to play these 2 pieces and then the staff roll and call it a stream without a last call tonight. Because it is getting very close to midnight. And if I go past midnight, then I don't have any like hard barriers that are going to stop me from just streaming until like 2. Yeah. Charles, I'm going to call my wife. Call it. My wife wants me to take her to work. Okay. Night, Charles. Hope you 2 sleep well, and maybe see you again tomorrow. Maybe not. I hope the snow doesn't get too bad. It sounds like you already have plenty of snow there. Staff roll. All right. We'll do these 3 pieces and then call it a night. I'll do this backwards. You take care. Oh, yeah? What? Did you remember something? Oh, maybe response to the snow. All right, so here is Dragon Roost Island. This is from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Was Dragon Roost Island. And Ancient Stones. Thank you for the request, Haru. Kind of wondering who we want to raid out to over on Twitch. Holy cow, Espen's up late. Maybe we'll raid Okuno. Ooh, I know who we can raid. They're playing Risk of Rain 2, which has a wonderful, wonderful soundtrack. So yeah, hopefully we will raid into somebody that I know. Hopefully he'll still be streaming in however many minutes. Oh wow, it's dumping out rain here. Espen's on. Yeah, it's I think Espen's probably getting towards the end of his stream. Or at least that's my guess anyway. This is Ancient Stones from The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. How's Ancient Stones? Thanks for the claps, MJ. Surprisingly, the clap emoji does go across, which is surprising. Jay, excuse me, you know any Mozart pieces? You play really well. Do I have time? Probably. Mozart. Do I know any Mozart? So, like, I played... I don't know it at the moment. At some point I did know the Mozart 5th Violin Concerto, I think, the A minor one. That one. But I don't know if I know any shorter pieces. Because that's A, 10 minutes long, and B, I'm fairly sure I don't remember it anymore. I think most of my classical repertoire is either Bach or, let's see, what do we have under classical? We have Bach Cello Suite No. 1, Movement 135. We have Chardas. We have Humoresque by Dvorak, Liebeslied, Fitz-Kreisler, Meditation from Thais, Yul Massenet. I think that's about all the classical that I know at the moment. You're pleased now? Oh. OTV. OTV. Give me just a sec before I play the last piece here. Thank you. I forgot about that. I guess Twinkle Twinkle Little Star isn't actually Mozart. Okay. French tune. So was it like one of those melodies that was written as its own melody and then given words later? Or was the melody actually written with the words initially? Oh, okay. Actually, Super Mario 64 staff roll. This will be the last piece of the stream. This is a toasted marshmallow covered blur. According to Britannica, Mozart wrote the tune. Interesting. Huh. Kind of curious about it myself now. Hundreds of melodies across many cultures that at least start the same way? Mozart worked on some variations of it. Didn't write the original? Yeah, I mean, it's just 115, yeah, 156. Or 1565. No worries. And it's doing fairly well for communication. Alright, so here's the staff roll to Super Mario 64. Was the staff roll to Super Mario 64. Bit of a short stream today compared to usual. The start time was, it was late tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be a much earlier start time. Boxes. Thank you to everyone who makes these streams possible. Everyone who comes and listens and chats, and especially my backers with funding. Those that have donated one time, or those that are subscribed and have a membership. That's let's see. If you'd like to support me financially, please consider going to the coffee. It makes life much easier for me. Oh dear. You okay, kitty? Getting food, cat litter, that sort of thing. Just daily essentials, unfortunately. And I think for anybody on Twitch, I am going to try to raid somebody that I know is playing Risk of Rain 2, which again has a wonderful game, but also wonderful music. A game that I've personally sunk probably a few hundred hours into at least. And I will get the link for people that aren't. Good. for anybody over in YouTube who wants to join me, there's the link. And for anybody on Twitch, I am going to raid out from there. There we go. Let's start the raid. Whew. Okay. Ooh, be sure to get something to sip, something to munch, stretch a little bit, breathe a little bit. For those going to bed, night-night, sweet dreams. For those just waking up, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will hopefully see a bunch of you tomorrow as well, in about 18 hours, hopefully. Ta-ta for now.